What's up? My name is Mike. This is my channel. This is the first video I'll be posting, not the first video I made, but that video is not allowed to be the intro to my channel. As chaotic as this is going to be, let's ease into it. This is Mike's campfire because, you know, when you have like a campfire, the atmosphere, you feel like you can just say anything at a campfire. It's calm, it's inviting. I'm doing some crazy stuff, but I'm here with my little bandana scarf thing and my earring. I got this at Hot Topic. And you're welcome to sit down, get some hot chocolate, enjoy yourself. The campfire vibes are what we're going for, not necessarily the bushcraft vibes of I'm out in the wilderness with an actual campfire. You know? So, yeah, I'm Mike. This is my channel. Welcome. I have a piece of faux leather in my hands. I think my mom got this on Amazon. Or my Aunt Beth. I don't know. My family gets me my craft supplies for my birthday and for Christmas. So, shout out to them. They're wonderful. I really like this. And I just made this book. I just found it. Now, this binding is something I wanted to do because this isn't like a traditional binding. I haven't seen somebody do this before, but I like exposed binding. It's one of my favorites. I typically, with an exposed binding though, I do a French link, which I don't know where that came from. I have looked it up so many times. I cannot figure out where the French link stitch came from. I would assume from France. Honestly, probably not though. But it's gorgeous, and it's an exposed binding, and I like to have like the feel where I don't like making hardcover books because they're a little too difficult for me. I don't have the right materials for them. So I like to have soft cover books. I don't like saying paperback because they're not paperback. They don't have any sort of structure to the covers of them. They're just kind of floppy, you know? So soft cover books are what I like. Anyway, back to the binding. What you saw was a French link stitch. I think it's gorgeous. I love doing it. It doesn't provide the most structure to a book. Even though it is soft cover, I don't need it to have a ton of structure, but I don't like having to like the signatures like to move around with a French link if you don't have a ton of signatures, because this one only has 9. That one I think has 16. So that has a lot of structure to it because they're woven together. They can provide that. But for smaller books, it's a lot harder to get them to stay centered with each other with a French link. So I wanted to also include I don't know if this is called kettle binding or Coptic binding because I've seen both of them. Like, they're used like interchangeably. But this is one I did earlier. It doesn't have a cover on it yet because I don't know what I want to do with it. But this, I like this. This keeps my signatures from doing too much of that. And it doesn't allow them to move like up and down like at all. Or like, whichever way that is. Who knows? You know, you might notice there's a little washer up here, a little ring. Let me just peel this back. I've sewn in, and that is for a little experiment I wanted to do. I love bookmarks. I love making bookmarks. I think it's very fun. And I have a lot of embroidery floss, so I like to weave my own bracelets and do that kind of thing. By the way, this is one of my favorite bracelets, and I cannot figure out how to tie it because it's so thick. There's so many strands in it. But like, isn't she just beautiful? Anyway, that would be a really great bookmark actually. I have these washers from Harbor Freight. So I've sewn one into this right at the top instead of a headband because I don't know how to do those and I'm learning. And I need to watch some videos on that. But I've done that so that I can have multiple bookmarks in one book. the idea is that I have that ring there, and then whenever I make a new bookmark, I can put it on a clasp so that when I want to use it with this specific book, I can use this ring and clip it on there, and then it's completely removable. I can have more than one bookmark if I need to do that. Game changer, honestly. It's going to be very useful. I won't have a ton of post-it notes sticking out of my books. It won't be too bulky or anything. It's probably just one of the better ideas I've had with my bookbinding experiments. And I'm very excited to try that out, but I currently don't have any clasps to use on that because they're all on my necklaces. But as soon as we get some of those, then we'll be able to look at that. So we'll have to come back to this. Okay, editing mic here. After this, I showed you my sewing kit and everything and what's all in it, whatnot. I think I want to do a tools tour video where I show you all of my tools, what I use daily, that kind of thing, and what's for like what project. So that'll be in the future, so look out for that. But I don't want to do that now. So that means this is the end of the video, and I will catch you all later.